Temporary pleasure, long-term suffering. Off rip, this one is gonna be one that hits very close to home for a lot of people, including myself. So, a lot of times we partake in a lot of things that we probably shouldn't, mainly as a form of escapism, to pretty much try to cope with our everyday lives and anything that we have going on, right? But what we fail to realize is not getting to the root cause of why we started doing it in the first place most likely is going to do more harm than good, because indulging literally only makes you feel better for that moment, in that moment alone. Let's think about illnesses and pharmaceuticals, right? The medicine that pharmaceutical companies give us for sicknesses and illnesses are to kill the symptoms, and they teach us that. The illness itself simply has to run its course, which takes longer. And not everybody wants to wait that long, so they'd rather kill the symptoms rather than let the illness run its course. Symptoms for illnesses are only an external reflection of what's happening inside. In other words, it's an extension of the illness itself. And with that being said, that medicine that we use, it's only the extension part. The base of the illness itself, which is the pain or the trauma or the stress or the hardships, whatever, it's still there. And all that means is it's gonna be that much easier to pick up what you're trying to drop. You ever wonder why you feel so much worse after doing something that should have made you feel better? Two reasons. One, deep down you know it probably shouldn't be happening. That's not something that you probably should be doing. And two, you have a longing for the long-term solution and just don't have the patience for it. You want it to be fully out of your system, but you don't like the way that stuff feels at that moment. So what do? Something that makes you feel better at that moment. Makes sense. Okay. Another example, microwaves and ovens. You could have any type of frozen whatever, dinner, whatever it may be. That microwave will cook your food probably about a minute or two. The oven probably take about 20 to 25. But the meal in the microwave is probably still frozen in the middle. So you have to keep heating it up. Over and over and over. Try to be patient. Healing is not always an instantaneous thing. It's not. And the best way to be patient when you're doing things to make you feel better temporarily is to not beat yourself over the head for doing them. It's all about being more kind to yourself. Because you know what it is that you long for. It's just that process. That process is a lot. But trying your best is the best. So keep fighting to not let your mind and body overtake your spirit and your heart. Proper healing is necessary. And the breakthrough is coming.